Hey everybody, my name is Michael and welcome to the Real Michael Berry channel. And in today's video, I wanted to share with you something I came across while watching videos on YouTube. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the show, there's a show called Extreme Cheapskates where people go through crazy lengths to save money. And in the episode that I seen in particular, there's this young lady who owned her own business. She was a baker and she would do these crazy things that her family became so upset with her because she never wanted to spend any of her own money. So for example, whenever they went to a restaurant, she wouldn't buy what was on the menu. She would bring instant rice from her house and ask the waiter, can they cook it for her? So that way she can eat with her family and never spend any money. There's this other time that anytime she has a catering event, she would take all the leftover water, she would take all the leftover paper towels and napkins. So that way when she started the process to wash her car, she would get it lathered up. She would use the water from water bottles. She would use the paper towels from the event, but she would let the rain finish it for her. Now, for me personally, that's beyond me. I don't think I can ever go that far because I'm willing to pay for the convenience of a restaurant. I'm willing to put in the work and wash a car at the house or take it to a car wash if I need to. But what people don't realize is that being cheap and being that frugal are actually almost the same thing, but only one defining moment actually separates the two. So when I'm talking about myself personally, I don't like to spend money and I actually prefer to save it as much as possible. So when I'm watching these episodes on TV, I actually resonate with these people because I would like to go and be as crazy as they are, but it's not functional to do so. And what I mean by that is I waver back and forth between being cheap and being frugal. And the reason why is because at the end of the day, I will pay for convenience because if something is cheap and I need it right now, yes, I'll pick it up and go. But I would preferably want to get the best value for my money. So for an example of this is paper towels. Now I'll always go back to the paper towels. Bounty is not created equally when you're talking about great value from Walmart. Bounty is going to be, yes, it's more expensive, but it's going to work better for you. It's going to last longer because the same mess that you have to wipe up with the one sheet of Bounty is going to take 4 or 5 sheets of the knockoff brand, and then half the time you don't really pick it up and just smear it for you. So that's one thing I will always bounce back to. But you could use this same topic in other industries. When you're talking about the car industry, people know that Toyotas are going to last a lot longer than some other brands. If you maintain the vehicle well, if you do what you're supposed to do, that vehicle is going to last for a very long time. You can talk about shoes. If you work out often, one thing you know is sometimes you have to pay a little bit more when you're buying your workout shoes because you want shoes that are going to take care of your body, which is your own investment, and it's going to take care of your joints. And then at the end of the day, it's going to last a long time because it is a quality product. Now, one thing I've done before, I've bought shoes from Walmart for work purposes. They don't last long. They're going to last about 30 months before the tread runs out, before your back begins to hurt. And that was just me taking the cheap route. So I've done both, where I bought quality shoes that cost you $200, and I bought the cheap shoes that's going to cost you about 30, 40 bucks. While watching this episode, one thing I noticed was that when Sarah's family invited her to the restaurant and when they invited her to the clothing store, they wanted her to spend her money and get used to spending money because she did make it. She did work hard for it. She was a business owner. But at the end of the day, Sarah was not going to compromise on her budget, and her family left upset because of that. And I feel that nowadays people are so willing to compromise because when things come up, like for example, if my family called me and say, hey, we're going out to eat. Well, my plans have changed. I'm going out to eat. And then that affects your budget. Or when my friends say, hey, let's go to the store. We're going to the store and I'm probably going to end up spending some money as well. And that's just something we do because we don't really think about it. But when you're a frugal person, you're looking at the bigger picture. That bigger picture is going to be whatever your goal is. So if you're looking to buy a house or buy a car, pay down some debt, that's going to help you get there. And being that stubborn, sticking to your budget that hard is going to help you reach whatever goal you have set. And when you're talking about the bigger picture, yes, it's more expensive to eat right, work out, go to the doctor, get your checkups, take your medicine, eat your vitamins. But 15 to 20 years of that behavior, your body's going to be in a much better situation. You're less likely to get sick. And your return on what you put in is going to be a lot better for you, compared to taking the cheap route, eating what's available for you, feeding your body trash, not going to get checkups, not doing what you're supposed to do. And then 15 to 20 years of that, you think your body's going to hold out? No, your body's going to break down on you. So when you're talking about being cheap, yes, it's more convenient for you to do so, but you want to be frugal because at the end of the day, what you put your money into, it may cost you a little bit more, but you're going to have a better value. It's going to get a better rate of return on what you put into it. Hey everybody, thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already, I want you to consider subscribing to the channel, clicking on the bell notification. That just lets you know when I make a video. And at the same time, I'm going to put a link in the description of the video that I was referencing before, so that way you can go and watch that video. I think it's too funny to pass up, so I want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to see it. But in the comment section, I want you to let me know. You don't have to give me too many details, but let me know if you know anyone that is that extreme when it comes to saving money.